Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Trails of Cold Steel 4. Last time around, we accomplished quite a bit. We've taken to the skies in the Courageous 2, and we've headed to the First Spirit Shrine to learn the truth that has been hiding this whole time. The Luna Mirror was, sorry. I don't even know how I'm supposed to introduce this, but we uncovered a lot of truths. Like, for starters, Roselia is the reincarnation of the Divine Beast, merged with a familiar, which is why she's actually a kitty cat with wings. So that was an interesting twist, but far from the only one. The truth behind the curse has been revealed, and it's the Black Divine Knight, Ishmelga. And it turns out, he's been responsible for everything that's gone wrong in Erebonia the past 900 years. The revival of the Dark Dragon, the 100 Days War, Lecter's father ordering that, the 100 Days War, the Civil War, Osborne losing his wife, and almost losing his son? All of that because of Ishmelga. And now, we can see the truth. And perhaps, there's a way to stop Osborne before he unleashes World War III. Well, it's not even World War III. Unleashes World War across Lemuria. We'll have to see what we can do. In any case, let's hop right into the next part of Act 3. Welcome, welcome. So, Chancellor Osborne is the reincarnation of Emperor Dreichels. It feels like fate must be playing some kind of cruel joke on us, but it does connect a lot of dots as well. Such as why Father entrusted him with such power. That's right. We got a better look at the circumstances surrounding your father and George as well. Yeah. The Black Workshop and the Black Divine Knight. This is much more terrible than we could have even imagined. But the true intentions of the Chancellor aside, we finally found the truth behind the curse. Indeed, learning that has made this operation a huge success. And, through the 7 rivalries, we could somehow turn the situation about on that culprit. That's right. Thanks to Roselia, I'm able to harden my resolve for the rivalry as well. With the thoughts of Milliam and Valimar with us, we can finally push forward. Yeah, we definitely can do it! I'm with you until the very end. Right. We'll do this together, as Class 7. It sounds like it was a very significant experience for all of you. And after hearing the truth about the Lionheart Emperor, I'm even more committed than ever before. That's right, we finally found our purpose in this. Are you too sure about supporting Toa like this? Oh, don't worry about me. I've been practicing use of these terminals for a while now. That's right, and I've taken a look through the manual as well. I should be able to help out a little. Honestly, it's impressive you two got used to it so quickly. Elise, Princess, I'm counting on you both. Right. When did you... The branch school students are working hard too, so we can't fall behind. Now then, it's time to plan our next operation. I believe it is very well defined. That's right, based on what Grandmother told us when we were leaving the Spirit Cave. That 2 teams with Divine Knights were seen in the sacred ground, in 2 different Spirit Caves. The purple is at the Dragon Sanctuary in Sutherland. The silver is at the Star Sanctuary in Crossbell. With war approaching quickly, they're likely preparing for the rivalry. Oh boy, the Jaeger King and the Saint are already at it. I know we're in a rush, but we already went to the Sanctuary of Luna today. We should really start by scouting both locations. Well, I am concerned about the situation everywhere. So, which one do we scout first? I'm worried about the Master and Crossbell. However, based on the distance from here, it might be better to go where the Chief's Purple Divine Knight is. That's right. Location is east of Parm, on the Agria Old Road. Let's get prepared and head over there then. That's right. And there have been various requests received by the ship as well. If you have the time, it would be good to get to those as well. Understood. Then let us resume our activities as Class VII. Right, and as the Wings of Light. The Courageous 2 seems to have a large range. Before the rivalry, it would be a good idea to support where we can. Oh, Reen! I got to talk to Yuna and Kurt a little while before. Would you mind taking me with you when you disembark next? Taking you with us? But what about operating the ship? Oh, I see. Elise and the Princess are helping out after all. There are various cases all over the region that I'd like to check out. I won't be participating in actual combat, but what do you think? Well, we're just scouting out the Dragon Sanctuary for today. But don't overdo it, okay? I got it. It won't be for long, but I'll be counting on you. Oh right, those requests are listed on the terminal, so be sure to check in. Right. Got it. Alright. So, we have full access to our party. Oh my god, there are so many choices. Although, 2 of them have been made already. Let's see. Okay, never mind. My choices have been made for me. That's right, we're going with all the original Class 7 girls. The situation has changed all over. You can now travel to Ortis and the surrounding roads. Toa will be accompanying the party for now. She will not participate in combat, but feel free to make use of her order. About Celine's order. If Emma is in your party, you can use Celine's order Deep Onyx. Receive bonding points. Anyway, let's check out our quests while we're here. Alright, so we got 3 quests, none of them are mandatory. But, Daddy's Girl's Serious Fight. Dealing with communication problems. And I don't know what the last one is. The Protection of Hercules? Okay. Well, that's what it says. Alrighty then. Anyway, let's go collect some character notes while we're up here. I'm sure Sandy's happy to see Prince Olivert's doing well. He is the pride of Ulster, after all. It's nice to see them getting along. Anyway, Valerie has a quest there, so we'll hold off on that for a second. And, keep exploring. Oh god, Machias is gonna cream Sydney in chess. Sarah has a bonding event over there. Again, we're going to hold off on the bonding events just for a little bit. Stop by here real quick. If for no other reason other than to get more towels. More towels. All the towels. Anyway, Gaius has a bonding event here as well, but we actually want to talk to Duvalie first. Is this translated or not? We'll find out. Holy crap. If this is... I don't see it. Okay. Never mind. I didn't find it after scrolling down 1,000 lines, so whatever, it's fine. Anyway, the reason why you want to talk to Duvalie here is because, she's offering training for you now. Couldn't do that before, but we might as well see what she has to offer. I'm digging the music for this, though. And of course, you know, the old standby of Class 7 girls is just owning bones.
したぞ。決めるぞ T。 や私の番ですね。暗き刃よ、お願い。今です。
俺の番だな。せい。
任せて。危険度低下。
I don't know if that was supposed to be a challenge or not. But we did get a lot of experience out of it, so who knows?
やったね。
Got a new craft for Fee too. Alright, and for doing that we got some stat up items, which I should really use when I get the opportunity to. Anyway, I could do more, but I'll save that for off-screen stuff. Anyway, just a few miscellaneous things I want to take care of on the ship before doing anything else. So we'll head to the second floor next. Who am I looking for here? We want to buy something from Becky while we're here. Don't pick on my girlfriend, Becky. It's so rude. Anyway, she has a gift here, so we'll pick that up. A new book. And the 8th edition of the Imperial Times. Or as it's poorly translated, the Empire Hours. Oh, she also has a few new hairstyles. This is, oh, this is for Elise. Interesting. Alright, the dog's running the shop. There's the... I'm looking for other people. I want to talk to Kyrie here. Because by doing so you get a character note update. For Kyrie here? Or, no, you get it for Linda, actually. Never mind. That's my bad. And you want to talk to Tita here. Because you can play her in Prompto. And this is probably translated, but it's probably like 4,000 lines down, so I'm not going to bother with it. Which sucks. Alright. Is that everyone I... Oh, no, never mind. Have to talk to her a second time. Because she is Prompto. Now you can play Tita and Prompto. I still haven't got to playing Emma or anyone or beating them, so never mind. That'll never happen on screen ever again. Oh my god. Alright. Last stop, we want to go to the first floor here. We want to talk to Eustace, and he will challenge you to Vantage Masters. And I bet he's thrilled that Milliam is still alive in that sword. Alright, anyway. I think that's everyone? Oh. No, there's one more and it's out of order, which sucks. But we'll deal with that pretty quickly here. We want to head over to the kitchen. And we want to talk to Gustav here. And apparently Ash is still reading his dirty magazines out in public. You kind of see it from there. Alright, now, bonding events. So my options are Celine, Alphen, Kurt, Laura, Toa, Sarah, Muse, and Gaius. I only have 5 events, so 3 of them are going to have to be put on hold. And, I know Toa and Celine for sure will be put on hold. The other choices I'm having a bit more trouble with. I'll figure it out. Let's start with Laura, though. And not just because it's first in the script, because I actually want to see what she's, what her bonding event is like. In a place like this. Laura, what's up? Oh, Reen, I'm currently replenishing some of our medical supplies. Actually, I was thinking if we had enough time, I could go off my own for a while before we head to the Spirit Cave. Like, going to Erebonia Island to finish up there. Is this connected to a showdown with the Viscount? That's right. Father will stand in our path eventually. So I'd like to push myself to the limits as the Arseid successor. And I thought this might be a good chance. Laura. You don't need to worry about me. No matter what happens, I'm glad my father is alive. That's enough for me. And when the time comes, I will definitely persevere, on the name of the sword he gave me. Well, it isn't like I couldn't use some training myself. Laura, if you don't mind, I could accompany you again. I still need to find a way to overcome the rivalry myself. I see. Yes, I suppose it would be a good chance to clear things up between us as well. Then let's get going. Reen and Laura headed to Erebonia Island using Valimar, and they decided to spar with real swords to finish up their training. They went around the island looking for an appropriate place to train. Reen! What is this presence? What is this? This is just like when I met Roselia. What the fuck? It's one of these jerks. The Loa Ereboniuses. Look over there! Loa Erebonius. We fought this in the old schoolhouse. It showed up in the capital when the Grail was there. But the size of it is different. What's it doing on the island? Don't tell me. You think the cause of this is the empty shell of the Septarian on the other side? Right. It's one of the fragments of the great power from before the training. It might have manifested as an omen that of this Ugh, sorry. I cannot talk today. It might be manifested as an omen of the disturbance the Jormungand plan is causing the Septium Veins. No way. It's facing Ortis. That incredible power. But it hit the sea. That kind of power hits the city, though? I can't sense Valimar either. It's probably because we're inside this space. It's probably impossible to call the others on the Arcus too as well. But we have to find a way to stop it. It looks like a strong opponent, but with you and I together, we can definitely overcome this. Right. Let's go. Are we gonna throw down with this thing? Okay, no. We're gonna kill it off screen. Thank God. They bravely fought the giant Loa Erebonius. And by making good use of the terrain and working together, they started to find a path to victory. And then... Final Sword. Zessio. I'll deal the final strike with the technique I got from my father. Special technique. Whatever that was, it wasn't translated. I'm sorry. It's probably something like Divine Blade. From the 2 seconds I saw it on screen. I'm just making a guess, though. Oh! We did it! Laura, we did it! I think that special technique was no less than what the Viscount used before. I wonder, I still don't know how I pulled it off myself. But I feel like I might have reached a little closer to him now. Laura? No, I never thought it would come to this. The two of us could take out something that all of Class 7 needed to work to defeat before. That's how much power you've given me. You're the only one I can think of. Laura. I can no longer hide it, or run away from it. I love you. Not just as your friend, not just as a fellow person following the way of a sword, but as a woman. You can take your time to answer. This isn't the place for that. I still have to face my father, and you have to face the rivalry. For now, let us just continue to sharpen our swords in order to overcome these challenges. Right. I'm counting on you when the time comes, Laura. After treating the wounds they sustained in the fight, Reen and Laura rested for a while. Bond with Laura got stronger. Made a special memory with Laura. Woohoo, go me. Alright. Trying to decide who to do next. Let's go check in on Muse. Good old Muse. I'm sure she has something interesting to say. After all, she was able to avoid dying for her Millie Mirage plan. Muse, what are you doing here? Muse? Oh, I didn't see you there. I must have been lost in thought. It sort of feels like the chains that were binding me have become a bit looser. Yep, I'm on Act 3 now. So, we're in our swanky new airship. Because of the sanctuary. No, because of the incident on the Pantagruel. I could scold you again for being reckless, but really, I'm just grateful you're okay. Thank you. It does not change the insurance we have with the Millie Mirage plan, though. But with these new wings, and everyone's help, I feel like a load has been taken off me. And I do feel like I need to support you more than ever before, Instructor. Yeah, that reveal was kind of insane. I mean, all of those reveals were kind of insane. And, I'm sure they're gonna continue in force. Holy shit, I can't believe Osborne's the reincarnation of Dreichels. It's still baffling to me. It's just crazy. I guess what's even more baffling is that Leanne still loves him, you know, despite the fact that he's a reincarnation. I mean, you're technically the same person, but you're not really the same person. Whatever. I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's continue with Muse's event. Considering Muse's position, it might be a good idea to show her some appreciation here. That they did. Probably because they had the same voice actor. But I mean, Tio and Roselia have the same voice actor, but they're not the same person. Well, I want to take the chance to support you too. How about we get a drink? I'll treat. Reen, she's underage. Oh. I'm so happy you're the one who's inviting me. Oh, right. The lounge is fine, but would you mind indulging me a little? There's actually a place I wanted to go for a while. Yeah, sure. Let's go gather some information while we're at it. And so, Reen and Muse left the ship for Ordis. And while gathering some information on their way, they headed for the beach area to the south of the city. Okay. There we go, we got Muse in a swimsuit. We did it, everyone. Oh, I'm so glad the weather's nice. I didn't know there was a place like this off the Oris Road. This is a different beach from the one we all visited before. Yeah, that area is often used by the people of the city as a resort. But this place is a private beach for the use of the Cayenne family. Neither could be used anymore, so I was feeling kind of nostalgic about it. But this works out quite well for me. So, Instructor, now that we have this chance, let's have a little fun. Just the two of us. Oh, fine. But just this once, okay? Take this! Oh, now you've done it. Hey, wait! Instructor, come catch me. I certainly did see Laura and Machias' events. And they were both really, really good ones. Oh, what's this? Hey, come look at this pretty seashell. I see. Feels like I've built up quite a bit, perhaps. But this feeling. It's a little different from back then. What's wrong, Muse? Oh, nothing at all. Yeah, getting some actual closure on Machias' cousin's death was pretty amazing. I wasn't expecting that to happen. And of course, you know, Laura being aggressive. Way to go, girl. I'm kind of tired. It's been a long time since I played like that. You look just like a little kid. You were having so much fun, Muse. So, this beach near your hometown's very important to you then? Yeah, I have quite a few memories here. With my parents, who died in that maritime accident 10 years ago. Duke Alfred and his wife. I remember hearing about them. What kind of people were they? Well, my grandfather on my father's side was quite strict. My father had all the right qualities to succeed as the next duke. He was a very kind person. I also remember my mother, the daughter of the Egret family, being a wise woman with firm character. While they were ruling the Lemaire province, I remember them taking me to various places. That's when my father taught me about chess, cards, and even a game from the East called Go. Around then, he started to notice my unusual power. That power you have to see so many moves ahead of everyone else, even as a child. Roselia said it might be connected to the Arnor blood. Through the games we would play, my father advised me about that power. And my mother taught me all about various etiquette and sympathy through other games as well. Like you might have guessed, that kimono originally belonged to my grandfather, and was passed on down to my mother. It was a little big on me though, so I've been hemming it. I see. But my parents passed away, and when I was 6 years old, my stubborn uncle kept me away at the girls' school. Though the game board my parents left me with, all I can do to connect with them is think about them. I mean, technically, I don't think reincarnation carries the same stigma as, you know, actually being raised with a girl for, you know, since you were 4 years old or whatever. And that's what happened back then. I see. But you understand as you are right now, Muse, that they left you more than just that. Yes. The overflowing love that they left for me. Added to the love from Elise, the princess, Yuna, you and all the others. That has been making me second-guess the Millet Mirage I had built. But I think that might be a good thing. And as a result, I was able to return to Class VII, and I can support you as another one of your wings. It looks like I might be able to finish without losing anything that's important to me. Muse. Never forget, Muse, you aren't alone. You have the old and new Class VII, Elise, the princess, General Aurelia, Vida, and of course, you have me too. You always worry about everyone else's feelings and keep your own bottled up. Because you're like that, it's even more important that you look out for yourself. So no matter what happens, I want to be your strength if I can. Instructor Reen? Well then, would you allow me to ask one favor of you? Would you please look after my lucky charm? Lucky charm? It's this. Those are the bullets for that small pistol you carry. Yeah, her suicide gun. Yes, I prepared them for when we plan to ram the Ark onto the Pantagruel. I plan to end my suffering early before the hull collapsed. Or, I plan to use them when the Millie Mirage ended in the worst way possible as relief. But, while I'm with Class 7, I want you to hold on to them. Understood. I'll keep a close eye on them. Until you throw them away and never load that thing again. I don't plan to return them until you promise me that. Understand? That's alright. Titties. Oh. Huh? Is that what you were after? This was too good of an opportunity. That's my revenge for 2 months ago in the training room. Or the training ground. That's my payment for giving you those bullets. As long as I have this, no matter what happens with the Melee Mirage, I should be safe. Muse. Feels like you might have gone a bit overboard, but in that case, I'll keep a close eye on them. But you realize our relationship is that of a teacher and student, right? Oh, I know. It'll be our little secret from Elise and Yuna. Oh, having a secret just between the two of us is making my heart beat. She completely got me. Well, I guess there's not much I can do about it. Reen was probably enjoying that hallucination. Afterwards, Reen and Muse made preparations to return to the ship. Oh, but the fact that you're holding onto those 2 bullets means I have one more chance. Don't get carried away now. Bond with Muse got stronger. Made a special memory with Muse. Oh yeah, and I saw Altina's second event, which was pretty great. Yeah, that one. That definitely was. It was probably some kind of, hypnosis or coercion that, she learned from Vita. At least that's what I'm considering. Yeah, nice of Lecter to be such a lazy bones. Well, not that I mind. Anyway, let's go check in with Gaius next. Why Gaius? Because I said so? So here we go. No, that's not the wrong one. You protected your town, be grateful. I mean, kind of, sort of. Oh, don't worry, I'll get to Sarah eventually. Maybe. Gaius, are you training right now? Yes, now that our activities have started in force, I decided to resume my training. During the previous incident, I became consciously aware of my own ineptitude. Oh. What happened to the Merkaba is not something you should feel guilty about, Gaius. Don't forget, we were besieged by Ions. The fact that the Merkaba was able to survive that onslaught is thanks to you and all the others. I thank you for your kind words, but I still have a long way to go. I need to become your strength Reen. It's part of the duty I swore as a Dominion. I'll just try to determine what I'm missing throughout my training efforts. What Gaius is missing? I wonder what that is. A cute boyfriend, maybe? Hey Gaius, I think I might have an idea. How about we go ask General Wallace for his advice? The General? Well, after all, he is a descendant of the Nord warriors, and your senior pupil, right, isn't he? He might be able to give you a hint about what it is that you're missing. That doesn't sound like a bad idea. He might be able to help. Although I'm sure he's busy with his duties in the Viceland army. Well, if we decide to go, let's try to get in touch with him. And so they contacted the Viceland army, and got through to General Wallace. As he was just in a gap in his tactical maneuvers, they were able to meet him on Avon Hill. It's good to see you again, General. I really appreciate you taking the time to meet with us when you're so busy. Oh,